Mwah. Peace, love, and prosperity. This is Wanda. Reconnect us to God, to ourselves, and back to the community. Hey, family. So, I'm going to try to keep the camera still because I don't have it on a platform. But just to end to another day. And I'm grateful for... I don't even know what I'm grateful for. I'm not going to hold you. I don't know what I'm grateful for. Alright? But I'm grateful that I was productive today. I was productive. So, there were a few things that I set out to do. A few things that I set out to complete. Number one, I set out to complete the porch. That was completed. Number two, I set out to organize my paperwork so that I can begin to present Reconnect Us. Okay. Number two, that didn't get done. Okay. Number three, I was going to finish up my project, which is part of Reconnecting Us, which was the mosaic table. Didn't finish that. So, there was a few videos back. I believe I said something about biting off more than I can chew. Yeah, that's a big issue for me. So, I bit off more than I can chew when I open my mouth, and I attempt to do things the right way, but I get sidetracked. Okay. So, one thing that, I went over to see one of my close friends. She has Wow Moments on YouTube, on her YouTube channel. And she's the one who inspired me to do something. So, I went over just to say hi. I knew she had, her grandkids. And, I couldn't do a grandmom rescue package today. But I figure I'll give her a moment of sanity by talking to me. Which really isn't good. Because I was not sane. So, my moment of sanity wasn't a sane moment. But anyway. She said something interesting. So this is what she said. She said, that resin that you are dealing with reminds me of a heart. And how hard our heart is. And, I thought about it. I said, okay, that's really a good teaching moment. I'm going to talk about my heart. Okay? So, I think about as I began to do this project, I used grout. So, grout starts off as a smooth, soft material. You can apply it any way you want. You can bend it, you can twist it, you can do whatever. But then, eventually what happens to that grout is, very quickly, air makes it hard. Yeah. And it gets so hard that, you can't even chisel that crap up. You can't, I literally tried everything to get that grout removed from the mirror, right? I was going to sleep. My camera's going on like that. That joint was going over like this. It was starting to tilt. But anyway, my eyes are getting crooked. Yeah. Alright, anyway. So, the grout gets hard really fast. And I used, I'm looking for some of the products that I use. I used everything possible to lift the grout off my mirror. Right? And that was a tedious, almost impossible project to lift that grout up. Okay? What I was getting ready to do is I was getting ready to put the camera down so I won't be so close up in the face of the camera. But as I pulled it away, I saw my girls. Them things are not, they're unbridled. Okay? So unbridled girls is not good on camera. Okay? Not good. Okay? Nobody really wants to see that. Unless you're paying for it. Okay? And I'm not selling it. So anyway. Okay. So, I thought about what she said. And she talked about how difficult it is to remove something that's hardened. Yeah. Like people that work in that field, construction workers, like they use sledgehammers and chisel thing, right? Right? To remove something that's hard, right? So when she said it reminds me of a heart, I thought about that, right? And I said, wow. So I'm going right back to me. like I didn't realize how hard and callous my heart had became. And when I think about a hardened heart, that wow. Like I mean, wrap your mind around that for a second. Let's just picture your physical heart, right? Being hardened, right? By cholesterol. You use cholesterol? Like a master surgeon has to go in there and begin to operate so that they can kind of remove that cholesterol that hardened around your heart, because now the heart isn't pumping properly because of cholesterol. Like you really didn't understand that cholesterol was hardening your heart. But it was something that you couldn't deal with. The hardening of your heart was something that you could not change. Like a master heart surgeon. Like they're expensive. Yeah. Like if you really had to pay for a heart surgeon in cash, and even if you got insurance, they send you the bill after a heart surgery. You look at that joint and say, it was no way I could afford that. Thank God for insurance. Okay. Right. So let's just think about that for a second. Like, it took a major surgeon that had the expertise of how to start to open up them arteries of your heart so that that stuff that was hard, that was killing you around your heart, can be removed. And your heart can begin to flow like it should. Okay? I'm just saying. Because a hardened heart don't do that. A hardened heart probably sound like this. Now, I'm not making fun, or I'm not taking it lightly. I'm just trying to use an illustration of what it might look like for a hardened heart. Listen, my son said, Mom, maybe you want to start editing some things. And like this would have been a good time to throw a video in of what a hardened heart looks like. And what a not hardened heart looks like. So anyway, so the master surgeon comes in. He's the cardiologist. He gets paid top dollar because he had to study a lot to understand everything that there is to understand about a heart and how to get that heart flowing right. Okay? So I had to have the top surgeon. The top surgeon. Telling you. He, listen to me closely. This surgeon taught all surgeons how to deal with the physical heart. Okay? Top of the line. Like you couldn't even pay him enough money to do surgery on your heart. Good. Because you ain't got that much money. And your heart is priceless. And he knows that. He knows that your heart is priceless. He knows that. And he also knows that your heart is jacked up, hard, and no life can come through that hardened heart because the arteries are clogged. And right? So this master surgeon, right, top of the line, ain't none better, has to come in and he begins to open up and soften that hardened heart so that you can live. Like that's what I had to have happen to me. But then I think about how much work it was just to try to chisel, real rap, right? Just to try to chisel one hard piece of grout off of a mirror. Yo, that took me, yo, chiseling one piece off the mirror took at least 5 minutes. Just one piece of glass, and I got like 40 of them laying on the table. So, if you look at the condition of a heart, all those arteries and veins, and this got to be connected to that, and then I said, my master surgeon didn't want me to die. So my master surgeon began to soften and operate on my heart. Now, the surgery is long. Like I'm in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. She gonna make it? She gonna make it? And then he comes and he does an update to the family. She gonna be all right. She's in perfect hands, right? And then I'm going in and out, in and out. Is she gonna make it? Like hours pass, which is equivalent to years. They pass, and is she gonna be all right? And then I'm hooked up to a machine, and people come see me. She don't look like she gonna make it. Maybe we should, maybe we should throw in the towel. Let's start preparing for her crossover. And then I come around. Hey, hi, where am I? The master surgeon has operated on a hardened heart, and he made it soft again. Blood flow. Tender. Ready to be shaped and molded. That's what my master surgeon did. So, when my friends started talking about how hard, that table was that I was working on, I said, yeah, that joint is hard. It was hard. A lot of work. It just reminded me of my master surgeon. How he came and took my hardened heart that would not receive love, peace, joy, happiness, goodness, gentleness, kindness. Like it wouldn't receive it because it was too hard. So those things wasn't pumping through my veins, my arteries. So that life force, I wasn't receiving, and I wasn't giving love, joy, peace, goodness, kindness, gentleness. Like, because the heart was too hard. Nothing was getting through. So I was doomed to die. But the master surgeon said, wait a minute. Like, you don't have enough money to pay me. And even in your condition, I'm gonna do surgery on you, Wanda. And I'm gonna make that heart like new. And he did it. My master surgeon operated on this hardened heart for free. For free. I had nothing to give him. I ain't had no money. Still don't. Nothing. I couldn't give him anything. But he took this hardened heart and he began to work on it. So, all I have to do right now, all I have to give him is thank you. All I can say is thank you. And I don't say thank you with just my words. I say thank you with my actions. Because words is one thing. But actions is something totally different. And sometimes I think my heart needs to go back under the knife. And it does. Trust me. Like once the master surgeon starts to repair that heart and makes it soft, it's not really over. Like, anybody who has had conditions in the heart, no. They have to make visits often. The surgeon has to see them often to make sure that everything is flowing properly. Same thing with my master surgeon. He has to make visits to this heart often. But right now, I don't have anything to give him but praise. I don't have anything to give him but, really, I owe him my life. Because the life that I was living wasn't really living. It wasn't. It was just existing. And I really don't know how to live. But I'm sure with the help of you and being reconnected to God, to myself, and to my community, I learn to live. Peace, blessings, and prosperity. Till the next one. I didn't forget about the rap. I just didn't get to